pedestal feet, figure 8 mains lead, remote control and instruction book pack, that is the TV from the front, side and the back. Okay, some blanking plates, I think they could be for the pedestal feet, some machine screws for the feet, a cable guide, AA batteries for the magic remote, that's a cable retention clip for the AC in, and paperwork, magic remote. Also separately, figure 8 mains lead, straight input to the TV UK mains plug. That's the magic remote close up, so it's got power on and off at the top, channel numbers, guide button, audio description or subtitles, volume up and down, channels up and down, mute button, voice command button, home button, input button. You've got left, right, up and down cursor arrows, then enter, and that enter is also a scrolly wheel so you can scroll up and down menus and things. Back button, settings cog, hold it down, it takes you to all settings. Coloured buttons for apps and media playback, then quick access, Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, Rakuten, LG channels and Alexa. Flick it over, push the back off with a little bit of pressure, or a lot of pressure in this one. AA batteries into the back. Quick setup guide, list of the included contents there for the different size TVs. Unpacking from the box the TV across the different sizes from 43 to 86 inch. Some methods for assembling the stand or putting the feet onto the TV. Also different methods for the different sizes of TV and the cable retention or mains input retention. On the back, some methods of cable management. And again, we've got key dimensions for the different size TVs. Also, list of the inputs available on the TV. At the bottom there, dimensions for the different VESA patterns across the different sizes. 2 feet to be attached to the TV. Bit of aluminium. We can see we've got 2 through holes for the screws to go through, and a kind of hook like part there to locate into the TV. And then on the bottoms, we've got rubber feet as well to stop it sliding around and marking the surfaces. TV now laid on the box with a sheet there to keep it nice and safe. While I've got it down there, I want to fit those feet. So we can see we've got 2 positions for the feet there. We can see on the first position, that's where the hook part here is going to go in there. Bit of a thing, I've got a peg on it there to locate into that dent there. So it goes in there, drops down. We can drop 2 screws into the holes, quickly wind those in. Nice and secure. And the same here. While we've got the TV laid here, we can see where the connections go to the side and underneath the TV. Cable management guide from earlier. 2 holes there. And it simply just sort of pushes in there and there. Plug the HDMI in there, down the cable management clip, down there, down the back of the leg. Then we've got those blanks that clip on to the back of the leg and just keeps the cable nice and tidy. So when you see the TV from the front, you shouldn't see any wires running down. Looking at the connections running down the side, we've got the CI card slot reader, USB 1, HDMI 1, HDMI 2 is enhanced audio return channel, HDMI 3, USB 2, aerial or antenna in, satellite or FreeSat in, and then the connections going in to the underneath of the TV. We've got wired internet or LAN and digital optical audio out. We've got a cable retention clip that pushes into that hole. So push it in there. I can then put my mains or AC into the socket, and that will clip down and just stop us accidentally yanking on that mains and breaking the cable or breaking the back of the TV. To release it, push the clip down, and that's it, unclipped. Onto the dimensions. First one being the wide pedestal feet is 92.5 centimeters or 36 3/8 of an inch. I will put a card above as well for a universal pedestal stand. You can get a universal base where it will swivel and tilt on it, and it will allow you to put it on a small TV stand as well. From whatever it stood on to the bottom of the TV is 7 centimeters or 2 3/4 inches. Width, this is the 50-inch model. Across the top, 112.25 centimeters or 44 1/8 of an inch. TV thickness without the feet is 29.7 millimeters, and the VESA pattern is 200mm by 200mm. M6 bolts, probably 10 to 20mm will be fine for that. From the bottom of the TV to the centre of the first VESA mount hole, approximately 31 centimeters. TV is now wired with wired internet, aerial and mains. No screen protector on this model, so I'm just going to take the gump off the front.
Press the OK button, wheel, on your remote. OK. Language, English, checked. Bosnian, unchecked. Next, button. Country United Kingdom checked. Next, button. Audio guidance is currently turned.
No. Okay, so you can turn the audio guidance off there. 2 ways to set your TV up. If you've got the LG QNED app on your mobile device, you can use that to set the TV up. It will transfer your LG account details, Wi-Fi details, etc. to the TV. Or I'm going remote control step by step. That's my wired network connected. Next. I'll select all and agree. You can change that later on should you wish to as well. That's seeing if I've got any HDMIs plugged in so it can identify them, which I have not. So the way you watch TV, if you've got a TV recording box, Skybox, whatever that you watch through, you can go set-top box only, or you can go TV and set-top box if you use that in a separate satellite or TV aerial input. I've got aerial connected, so I'm going TV only, and next. Put your postcode in for regional programming and stuff. Okay, to optimize your sound, specify how the TV is installed. I've got it on a stand. Software automatic update I've got turned on. You can turn that off if you'd rather read what the update is and install it manually. Program tuning antenna from my aerial, and next. Digital only search, next. Okay, so while that tunes in, I'll stop the camera and I'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay, tuning has finished. Would you like extra channels delivered over the internet? So that will supplement whatever's come through your aerial, comes through your broadband, and it's free. So I'm saying yes. And continue, you can change that later. Where my aerial is facing is Yorkshire. And wait till it says done at the bottom, because if you skip now you might lose some of them channels. There we go, done. Okay, so for your LG account, make an LG account, it's free, sign in, you can download more apps from their app store. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to pick some apps to go on the TV to start with. Alexa, oh not Alexa, Prime, scan the QR code, link your phone account for your Prime. YouTube, Chromecast built in. Alright, accept. And LG channels, that's some IPTV channels for free. Quite a bit there now, it's growing. Okay, YouTube would like to turn on via Wi-Fi. I never really do that. It uses a bit of extra energy in the background, and it's just so you can wake your TV up with your phone, but you could just turn the TV on if you want to cast a video. So just let those install and move on. Okay, I'm going to put it to store mode and go straight to the retail demos, check them out. Support down to home store mode and store mode. Yes. Okay, and at the bottom, oh, where are we? Very nice and bright, but to the media player. I'll just knock that down a touch more. Pretty cool. So I'm just going to get out of that, go to the settings and back to home mode. Okay, down to support, down to home mode. Okay, up to general, all the way down to energy saving. I'm going to take energy saving off because it doesn't really save much energy and it sacrifices the picture. And back again there. Auto power off. At home I always say 2 hours because the kids and whatever leaving it on. TV and activity, it senses no one uses it, it'll switch it off, but in store I'm going to turn that off, and you may prefer to just turn it off when you want to turn it off yourself. External devices, so HDMI settings. I have CEC on, so if I've got PlayStation, Sky, whatever plugged in, or a sound bar, it will interact with the TV. So turn your PlayStation on, it will turn the TV on and onto the correct channel. Or if you're using a sound system, AV receiver or sound bar, it will let the TV control the volume of the soundbar using the TV remote. It will also turn the sound device on and off with the TV automatically, so you don't need to use a separate remote for that. And then back again. What else have we got? So back on support, you've got a software update at the top where you can auto update or you can manually check for updates. Also on system, down to additional settings. You've got quick start there, that's fine, but on the home settings, power on screen, for me, I want it to go back onto my recent input, not to the home screen every time. So if I switch it off when I've been watching live TV or Netflix or whatever, it'll come back on to the same thing I was last watching. Home promotion, that's up to you. Content recommendation you can leave on, it might recommend some good content that suits yourself. Back again, and again, and again. So up to sound, advanced settings, and I can't see it here, it's greyed out because obviously I've not got a device connected, but eARC support, if you've got an eARC compatible device, it will say EARC for enhanced audio return channel, or if it says ARC, turn that eARC support off, otherwise it'll have conflicts and you'll get distorted sound and so on. Digital sound output, that wants to be set to pass through as well for AV receivers and soundbars. That way if you're watching Netflix in Dolby Digital, it will pass the audio format in that Dolby Digital to your sound device you're using. And then onto picture, and I'm going to set that to standard for the demo. Back out there, and again, and again. Onto live TV. Quick look at the TV guide. Eventually.
Any ambitions left at all? Oh yeah, I mean, I'd still like to win at least one more Olympics, if not two, because I'm still only young. I've got nothing else to do except go to work, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, so we can see what we've got on in the background there. That vertical orange line represents the current time. If I wanted Paddy and Molly show no mercy, and I had a hard drive connected to one of those USB ports, I could press the enter button and I could schedule a record or a reminder. So obviously schedule a record, it will store it on the hard drive and I can watch it later on. Pretty cool. And I can go up and down with the cursor arrows to the other channels. Ooh, Love Island. Ooh. Okay, or I can use the program up and down button to page up and down that guide as well. And I can go along to see what's on later once it loads up. So Murder Comes to Town, if I'm up at 2 in the morning, something to watch. Pretty cool. And back out of there.
And
okay, quick bit of live TV.
80,000 spectators. Mbappe simply delighted to be at the club.
This day is incredible for me, incredible. This has been my dream ever since I was a kid, and being here today means so much to me. Thanks also.
Shame we don't have smell-o-vision, because I've just caught a whiff of frankincense, which of course was one of the main things that was traded by the Nabateans. Smells amazing.
Ooh, it's a carving. That's a massive bit of ice falling off. That's what that sound was. A sound of thunder.
I've come back to Japan to visit some of the new world-first projects that could pave the way to a sustainable future.
I've got to say, as far as views go, this is pretty spectacular. And I'm loving all the colours. You've got the pinky, kind of purple hues at the bottom.
That's the best part.
Oh my goodness, oh thank you very much.
A bit of sports in 4K.
Come the two teams, Manchester United against Inter, in the International Champions Cup. Manchester United face Inter Milan to conquer. Sure, they're encouraging him to shoot, and he will have a goal. Does get it back. Rashford, Pogba. What's he going to do? I don't know how he got that far, to be honest. Here come United, Shaw. Brilliant ball into there, they're really fighting to Rashford, just a little touch. Took it behind the England in. Finished level on Portugal, third place Atalanta in Serie A last season, Inter. Brozovic. Swept deep, and dismissed by the Gea. There goes towards Hollywoodini. Saka was back there, I think, to head that away. Pogba back towards his own goal, and then the second opener. Pogba's up as well. He leaves it, brilliant dummy, Lingard with the line. Brilliant skill for Pogba. Where's he going? Wonderful. Why not? Good save from Handanovic. Here's right. Shaw. Did well, the Ricardo was exiled from the team. One of the second shot down roundly into the penalty area. Milan just floated this in now, I expect. Young towards that corner, Handanovic forced into a save. Another marvellous warm-up for the teenager, who's making a name for himself. Manchester United lead the game with 15 minutes to go. What a wonderful finish.
So much talk coming out of Old Trafford about the quality of this young man, not just from his youth coaches.
That's it. Manchester United get the win. And this man has done it again. Mason Greenwood with the winning goal at the National Stadium.
Okay, credit to Ubisoft for this one. It's Star Wars Outlaws official game trailer.
Times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. You'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
Now, quick look at the home menu before I leave. I've got the account at the top, notifications, settings. Go to the cog again and it will take you to more settings after the quick settings, search and the guide. Got some stuff about home office there, working on it as a large screen, games, music, home hub and sports. There we've got the apps. Sign into your LG account, you can enter their app store and get more apps. LG channels, loads of free IP channels that seems to be forever growing, so if you're bored there's loads of content on there. Now TV, Netflix, iPlayer, ITV, X, All 4, My5, Prime Video, Disney Plus, Apple TV. You can also mirror your iPhone and cast your Android phones to it. Rakuten, YouTube, Roxy, Shoptime, BBC Sounds, Sports Alerts, Home Hub, web browser, cheap Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, do some basic internet browsing. Media player, Alexa, camera, and edit that app list to make it your own. So obviously on camera there you need to plug in a separate camera that is compatible with the TV. What we were on last on the live input there, Siberia, so some content on those LG channels. Stuff about the TV guide there you can have a quick look through. Now streaming from different providers running across the top there. Shop time, whatever that is, I'm guessing it's stuff you can buy. Life's Good Hub, bit of different content from varied content, some exercise there, and Happy Dog TV, that's pretty cool. Summer sports with LG, new releases, popular cinema, and you can edit that list as well, so loads of content recommendations there for you. So all in all in the UK at the moment this TV is $599 for the 50-inch, so it's pretty good, and it should be a pretty good all-round sort of gaming and watching Netflix and stuff like that TV. Bright stuff, looks stunning on as always. I think it's edge lit from the bottom because on the dark stuff I could see some blooming on that backlight, which you are going to get, but for $599 it looks pretty good all round, and that is all for now. Oh, also sound wasn't bad either. Badoosh.